Horoscope for Scorpio, Saturday, 20 December 2025. Welcome to Cosmologicaleb. You feel that pressure that drives you to act, Scorpio? The universe has aligned an intense energy, like a tense string that vibrates between challenge and opportunity. Today, the Sun aligns with Venus, while Mercury and the Moon also join this creative energy, but there is a cloud. The Sun, Venus, and Mars form quadratures with Saturn and Neptune, two planets that ask for accuracy, structure, and realism. It's like someone's trying to paint a painting with a brush wet in water and ink at the same time. Beautiful, but with the risk that everything will be erased if you don't control the pressure. The key is in your home one, where the Sun and Venus give you powerful physical energy, but they also remind you that you need to balance what you want with what is possible. Don't be afraid of tension, Scorpio. She's the one who helps you mold your desires into something solid. Taking this energy to the professional field, today it feels like you are on the edge of a cliff, with a bag full of tools that you need to throw with precision. Both the Sun and Mercury and Venus are in House 2, which positions you in a strategic position to negotiate, plan revenue, or even claim a value you thought you lost. But here's a trap. Saturn and Neptune, those planets of structure and confusion, are in square with your points of power. Imagine you're trying to build a house with cement blocks, but there's fog. You see the contour of the building, but you don't know if every pile is firmly embedded. This is your day. A balance between the ambition that the Sun and Venus give you and the need to see clearly, Saturn, or heal old financial wounded Neptunus. You might feel that a project you started months ago is about to close, but there is a pending process or firm missing. Mercury in your House 2 tells you it's time to check emails, contracts, or budgets, but Saturn in squares warns you not to leave anything to chance. Here, the power of Jupiter, in trigon with Saturn and Mercury, in sextile with Pluto, can be your lifesaver. Jupiter will give you the confidence to expand your goals, while Pluto will help you see what part of the process has been hidden. If you're negotiating a pay raise, you can now present arguments based on concrete results, Mercury, Pluto, and use Jupiter to visualize how that figure will affect your long-term life. However, take care of Venus by matching Saturn. You might be tempted to make emotional concessions, like accepting less money for not wanting to bother, or idealizing a client who is actually unreliable. The lesson here is simple. Don't let the desire for financial security make you act out of fear. If we look now at your physical well-being and routines, the Moon and Mars in House 3, which governs communication and mobility, ask you to act with purpose. But the tension with Neptune suggests that your energies could be diverted if you don't channel them well. Imagine that you're driving on a straight road, but there's fog. You see the road, but every noise in the engine asks you to turn your gaze away. This is your situation today. The Moon in House 3 motivates you to be active. A morning walk, a call with a friend, or even an email you need to send. But Mars, that planet of action, drives you to run hard. The problem arises when Neptune, with its diffuse energy, tries to mix those actions with distractions. You might feel that your body asks for a stretch, but instead of spending 15 minutes, you end up browsing social networks or watching a video that doesn't provide. Create small anchors in your day. If Mars wants you to exercise, set an alarm to remind you it's time to walk. If the Moon suggests a deep conversation with a friend, make sure you close your email or turn off your phone before you start. Also, Saturn in sextile with Uranus allows you to organize your time creatively. Perhaps today is the day to exchange your usual routine for something new, like cooking a healthy dish that you wouldn't normally do or trying a quick meditation application. Now, if we go into your emotional world and relationships, the tension is more evident. Saturn in the House 5, romance, creativity, and Neptune in the same house ask you to balance passion with reality. Imagine a garden. You have the seed of a deep feeling, Venus in house 2, but the land where the plants are wet by Neptune and hard as rock by Saturn. This does not mean that you must surrender, but that you need a constant irrigation of clarity. You may feel an intense attraction for someone, but the lack of communication, because Saturn asks you for structure, or the idealization of the other by Neptune, make it difficult for you to progress. Here, the moon in square with Neptune tells you not to ignore what you feel. If there is a desire for connection, approach the subject honestly, but without losing sight of your limits. If you are in a relationship, today a conversation could arise about a topic you avoided, such as shared finances or long-term plans. The opposition with Saturn warns you not to ignore the practical, but the trip of Jupiter with Saturn tells you that there is a clear path if you stick to logic. In addition, Uranus in the house 7 relationships can bring a surprise, a friendship that is strengthened, an enemy that suddenly becomes useful, or even an unexpected decision to move in with someone. The fluid energy of Uranus in sextile with Neptune allows these transformations to be smooth, but remember that Pluto in house 4, home, reminds you that any change must be aligned with your roots, your family values, or the way you define your safe space. As far as the world of mind and growth is concerned, the Moon, Jupiter, and Mars in house 3, communication, travel, push you to expand your horizons. It's like you opened a book with a chapter you didn't know existed. Jupiter in trine with Saturn allows you to plan something big, like a course, a trip, or an academic goal, but Mars urges you to act urgently. The key is to use Mercury's sextile energy with Pluto. Today is a good day to resolve a conflict with a friend, write a clear message, or even learn something new that unlocks an idea that tormented you. You might feel that a concept in a book or class doesn't fit, but with Mercury on the move, a time of research or a direct question can make everything clear. Also, Jupiter's connection with Uranus opens you up to innovative ideas. Perhaps today is the day to propose a creative project at work or share a vision that you have saved so far. However, take care of Neptune. You might feel a temptation to idealize solutions that are unrealistic or fall into distraction. If you're writing, browse through a book you haven't used in months and find a quote that gives you a new focus. To transmute the tension of Saturn's quadrature with Venus and the Sun, I propose a simple ritual. Take a roll and write on it any obstacle you feel today, a decision that paralyzes you, an expense that you don't understand, or an unresolved conflict. Then place it in a cup of water and salt. Salt symbolizes purification, and water symbolizes fluidity. As you do, visualize that the paper dissolves slowly, releasing that charge. This act not only helps you externalize the problem, but also connects you to the energy of Saturn's structure and Neptune, transformation. It ends the ritual with a soft prayer or intention like, "I release what blocks me so that what is right for me flows." Your talisman color for today is deep purple, Jupiter's color and spiritual expansion. Use it in an accessory or even in your clothes. It will remind you that, even if the cosmic energy is tense, you have the power to choose how to respond. It is a color that combines the force of action, Mart, with clarity of mind, Mercury, and emotional healing, Neptunus. Have a nice day, dear Scorpio. Subscribe to Cosmological Lab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.